Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Hi, my name is Ronnie, and today we're going to make this flower square. What will you need for this flower square? You will need a color of your choice for the flower. In this case, I'm going to use this leftover multicolor. You will also need some green yarn and some tan yarn. You will need a darning needle to weave in your ends, a pair of scissors, and I'm using a 5mm hook. If you have big stitches, I suggest you use a 4mm hook. So, get your flower yarn ready and your hook, and we'll begin. First, you'll need to make a magic circle. In this magic circle, where we are going to place 1/2 double crochet, chain 2, 1/2 double crochet, chain 2, 1/2 double crochet, chain 2. You'll need a total of 8 1/2 double crochets and chain 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once you have 8, close up your circle. And slip stitch to the first 1/2 double crochet. Then we're going to slip stitch into that first chain 2 space and chain 3. Time to make a popcorn stitch. So now you need 4 more double crochets. Pull up your working yarn, go into the chain 3, grab your working yarn and pull tight, then pull your working yarn through the loop on your hook and chain 2. In your next chain 2 space, 5 double crochets. Pull up your working yarn, go into your first double crochet and grab your loop, pull it tight, then pull it through and chain 2. This is your repeat for this round. 5 double crochets in the chain 2 space, pull up your working yarn, go into your first double crochet, grab your working yarn and pull tight, pull that loop through your first double crochet and chain 2. Place one, sorry about my phone, place one popcorn stitch in each of the chain 2 spaces and then chain 2 afterwards, and I'll meet you at the end. Alright, once you've made it around, you need to slip stitch into the top of your popcorn, of your very first popcorn stitch. And then slip stitch into the chain 2 space. And chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do a double crochet 3 together. This is where you yarn over hook, go in the stitch and pull up a loop, yarn over hook, and go through 2 loops on your hook and stop. Yarn over the hook, go into the stitch and pull up a loop, yarn over hook, and go through 2 loops and stop. Yarn over hook, go into the stitch and pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2 loops and stop, yarn over and go through all 4 loops on your hook. Now we're going to do a 3 chain picot. So chain 3, and you will be going into all these stitches right here. That's where you're going to slip stitch. So yarn over hook and pull through all those loops on your hook, and you've made your picot. And chain 4, and then slip stitch into the very same spot as the rest of it. Go over to your next chain 2 space, and slip stitch. This is your repeat for this round. Chain 4, do a 3 together, double crochet, chain 3, go through all them stitches, all them loops, and make a picot. Sorry about that, I messed up. Chain 4, and slip stitch into the same spot. Slip stitch into the next chain 2 space and repeat. Do this all the way around and I'll meet you at the end. Alright, once you've made it all the way around, you need to slip stitch into that first slip stitch. Chain 1 and fasten off. Pull tight. Now I always pull on my petals, straighten them all out, and this is what you should have. Yeah, it's kind of busy, but it'll be alright. So put up this color whatever color you have for your flower and get out your green yarn. It's time to put the leaves on. I'll be right back. Alright, first we're going to start off with a slip knot on our hook. And we're going to go in between the stitches, or in between the petals. So pick a place, any place will work. You can chain 3 if you like, and that will count as your first double crochet. But from here on out, instead of chaining 3, I will be doing a stacked single crochet for my first double crochet. So what we will be doing now is we will be placing a double crochet 3 together. And then chain 5. And in that same space, do a double crochet 3 together. It'll be kind of tight, but it'll work out in the end. So now you chain 5 and go in between the next set of petals and single crochet. Chain 5. This is your repeat for this round. Go in between the next set of petals and do a double crochet 3 together. Chain 5. In that same space, do another double crochet 3 together. Chain 5. And then between the next petals, single crochet. Chain 5. Please repeat this all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. Once you've made it all the way around, you need to slip stitch into the top of that first double crochet, chain 1, and fasten off. So now you need to make sure you pull all your leaves or all your petals out from your leaves so they're on top and the leaves are behind. Even though you might have to do this again after the next 2 rounds. Okay, so this is what you should have so far. Got your 4 corners here, which are your leaves. I think that looks a lot better than what it did just the flower. So put your green yarn up because we're done with it. Get your tan yarn out and weave in your green ends, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so now we need to place a slip knot onto our hook. And you can start in any one of these corners. Once again, I'm going to do a double stacked single crochet. Then place 2 more double crochets in that same spot. Once we make it all the way around, we will finish this corner. So on each chain 5 spot, you'll be placing 3 double crochets. On top of that single crochet, 3 double crochets. You'll repeat for this round. In every chain 5 space, 3 double crochets. On top of every single crochet, 3 double crochets. In each of the 4 corners, 3 double crochets, chain of 2, 3 double crochets. Repeat this all the way around, and once we get to the end, I'll help you finish that last corner. Okay, I've made it all the way around. So in this very first corner that we did, we only did half of it. So now we need to place 3 more double crochets. You can place a chain 2, but I am going to do a half a double crochet into the top of that first double crochet. Why do I do it like that? Well, I want to stay in this corner, so doing the half a double crochet like that will keep me in the corner. If you were to do the chain 2 right here, then you would have to turn your work if you wanted to stay in the corner. This way, you don't have to worry about turning your work. You can just keep it the way it is. So now we need to place 3 more double crochets in this corner. And I've finished this. When we come back around, in between all of the 3 double crochets, you're going to place 3 more double crochets. And this would be the repeat for this round. In between every 3 double crochets, you're going to place 3 more double crochets. And in every corner, you will place 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Repeat this all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end and we'll finish that corner. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've made it all the way around. So we need to place 3 more double crochets in this last corner. And then this time I will be chaining 2, because this is our last row. Slip stitch into the beginning of the first double crochet, chain 1, and fasten off. Pull tight. I'm going to put my tan yarn up. I'm going to weave in my ends, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so once you have all your ends weaved in, it's a good idea to stretch on the flower square a little bit. And so this is what you have. Pretty flower, I think. If you're not a subscriber of my channel, please consider doing so and hit the notification bell. Make sure you hit it to all so that way you'll be notified of all of my videos. If you like this flower video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below. I don't care what you comment. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know in the comment area and I'll get back to you just as soon as possible. I do read each and every one of your comments. I'd like to thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, bye.